Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neltech FX again. In fact, good evening. It is just about to hit 8:30 South African time, which means 2 hours 30 minutes to market open on Sunday evening, Sunday the 24th of June 2018. Please do not forget to go follow Neltech FX on Instagram and post up any questions or DM me any questions you might have about the analysis I'm going to do for today. We have a couple of pairs that we're going to be looking at today, pending the market open today and throughout the week. First of all, I want to lay down a disclaimer that all the analysis that are done on this channel are my point of view of what's going to happen in the market, not actually what's going to happen in the market. Every trader knows that you have a 50-50% chance of making money in the market. So please, if you're going to risk money in the market using the analysis that we give you, please do not risk money you cannot afford to lose. First of all, we're going to be looking at USD MXN, the Mexican dollar, the US dollar versus the Mexican dollar. We did this analysis last week, looking for basically just waiting for the long that's coming up, the weekly re-entry that we're going to get off of USD MXN. It gave us a nice, let me just take everything away and reanalyze it. It gave us a nice CSM on weekly, and now it's coming down for a CSM re-entry at the MA5 and 10 low at this point right here. At this point now, we're going to go back to daily and look for a possible bounce off of EMA50 or BBMA, or lower Bollinger Bands, sorry for that. And doing our FMCBR on hourly, we're looking at an entry at TP3. We're looking for this market to go as low as only TP3, which is exactly what it's going to give us here on, you can see on daily TP3 is just approximately at EMA50. As the market moves, the EMA50 is going to push up a little bit, market is going to bounce here, and we're going to see if we get an entry set up from there. Right now it's all about being patient. Since last week we only took our take profit at this candle right here, and now we're just waiting for another entry to go long if it gives us a long setup. Moving right along, we have Euro AUD. Let's start with NZD-JPY. This is an interesting pair right here. NZD-JPY, let me just scroll to the pair. NZD-JPY. Looking at this pair right here, I analyzed this pair using FMCBR. So using FMCBR, the TP3 for this drop right here was here, and then TP3 for this rise gave me here, and then now going down, the TP3 for this drop right here. So the end point for this drop right here was at this candlestick, which makes this our base candle. If this makes this our base candle, the market went up to break CB1 for those who do FMCBR. It went up to break CB1, and then after breaking CB1, it came back to retest the base candle. We know this analysis as an entry level. So using this entry level, we know that now the market is getting ready to go up. So we're just gonna project how high it's gonna go. So approximately we're looking to go long on this pair for the next couple of days. I'm gonna try to hit TP1, and then I'm gonna be very protective on my profits up until TP2, but I don't think I'll hold up to TP3. But if the market allows us to go up to TP3, I will hold. But I'm looking for that target at TP1, which is about approximately about 300 pips up. So what we're looking for now, we'll be looking for a perfect entry using BBMA on either H4 or H1 to go long. Our stops will be just below the lowest point here at 74525. So we're looking at a TP of about 7. Let me take the TP lower. Let's take our profit here. Let's take our profit at 79179, and our stops will be at 74525. I will update you on the entries and what we're expecting as the week progresses. Coming back to Euro AUD, let me just take away all the analysis I did. We have a very good looking setup here. The reason I'm taking the daily re-entry buy is because of this. It's because of this monthly re-entry buy. Because we are taught that when learning BBMA that bigger time frames control smaller time frames, right? So if you apply this FMCBR here, you can see that USD CAD, Euro AUD, not USD CAD, I don't know why I'm talking about USD CAD. Euro AUD just passed TP2. It came back for its re-entry, and now we're going towards TP3, right? So what we're gonna do now, we have our setup for T4 for re-entry on TP3 on monthly. It has a good setup for a buy on on weekly, but then there's also a counter trend thingy happening here. You see, it forms some kind of a head and shoulders here. So there's two setups happening at the same time. It forms some kind of head and shoulders. If you clear up the charts of everything, it forms some kind of head and shoulders. So you have your left shoulder here, your head and your right shoulder forming up right here. So, and also at the same time, looking at BBMA, you have your re-entry on weekly here. This is your CSD re-entry. So what do you do at this point? Like I said before, bigger time frames control smaller time frames. I still believe that we are going for a buy on, this is still going long. This might be a temporary sell, and this sell is just going to come to retest this region here on daily. There's two MAs here on daily. And on top of that, we're just going to come reject the MAs. I see this extreme, I see this MLV, and I think we're just going to come bounce off the EMA 50 or lower BB, and then we're going to get a setup for long here, which is setting up very nicely. So I'm expecting to still go long, waiting on a re-entry buy on daily. So we'll see what happens next week, whether we go short or long. But I strongly believe that this is going long on daily, or pending a daily re-entry. Moving forward to GBP AUD, which is moving in a similar manner. We have a similar thing going on, based on a monthly re-entry for a long setup. Our weekly is also giving us a re-entry sell on weekly, but then we're gonna go with the bigger time frame because it's still also rejecting our lower EMA 50 and BB and lower BB. So it's still giving us setups for a long for the monthly re-entry. Coming down to daily, we already have our daily re-entry setup forming, and I already drew the FMCBR setup. So what you should recognize is that after every take profit, there should be a re-entry, and we have passed our TP1, and now we're coming for a re-entry TP1 to come to TP2. So what we're looking for here is our TP to take profit at 1.80506, and we'll hold our stops at pending a hold on our stops on a low of 1.77471. So as soon as market opens and we get a setup on H1, we're gonna take our entry for a long in GBP AUD and Euro AUD. Moving on to USD CAD. This is the formation we have for USD CAD. USD CAD, we have a channel for USD CAD, but then it looks like it's not going to respect that channel, because now we're coming back for a re-entry on daily for a long. Looking at H4 also, what we're waiting for now on USD CAD is just a retest of this EMA 50, and then we're going to go long after that. And then pending a setup, I think a setup on H1. But now, for now, we're just going to wait and see what this pair gives us, because it's moving very weirdly for now. So it broke through our channel. We're gonna wait for daily to see what it gives us on daily. Either a re-entry on daily, and then it gives us an extreme here, just bouncing off EMA 50 and going long. I'm gonna update you on all these entries as time goes on throughout the week, and probably when market opens this morning, after market opens this morning, we're gonna do another video and analyze to see how good our pairs are doing, and update you on entries and exits. Thank you.